Alright, so I just unlocked Flores on the solo queue account. I just bought him with Renown. So I want to see how he plays in a solo queue environment. We have two hard breachers here as well. So one thing with Flores, you can get rid of Cade Claws, Bandit Batteries, Mute Jammers, potentially Mute Jammers if you calculate the distance properly and detonate it properly. But yeah, I'm gonna try Flores in solo queue, see how he plays. And then we're probably gonna play Jaeger on defense just to kind of go over his loadout a little bit. I'm not sure how I feel about the recoil change yet. I feel like it's really not gonna do all that much. The ammo thing is not, that's pretty much gonna do nothing. But the recoil I feel like will have more of an impact just because at longer range, it seems to be a little bit harder so far. I've played him, a few times. I haven't been playing Siege as much as I used to. Just kind of been taking a break a little bit. Haven't really been enjoying it all that much, to be honest with you. And the only time I really play it is on stream. And, I'm not really enjoying it while I'm playing it. And also, if I'm not enjoying it, I'm just kind of not in the best of moods while I'm streaming, then people aren't going to watch. It's just a whole spiral effect. But yeah, I'm going to try Flores and see how he plays out in solo queue. And then probably do Jaeger on defense. Also, by the way, we got placed on this account. For the people who don't know, I went on a trip. And before I went, we got placed low plat 3. There's a Vulcan CC. So if she's in here, she's most likely going to throw a cam out. Velk spawn peeking CC door. She threw a cam out. Where's that being detected at? Oh, it's a Velk cam. Sick. Alright, alibi. That's going to be annoying.
Did you cam?
Please refrag that. That's such a freebie. Got the cam. Still close door. She's close door, Ace. She's dead. What the hell?
Is CC clear?
Unknown. Hold on, Ace. I got 2 bandit batteries and an ADS. You can get wall. So that's pretty good so far. That's pretty good value for the Ace. Or the Flores, rather. That's the main reason I was playing him. Was because, you have this... You have this ability to, get rid of those bandit batteries and all that. Nomad, I wouldn't move if I were you. I can see you from breach. Alright, one's bunker. He's going to be crossing. That's bandit. There's still a Jaeger on site. One top metal. The reason I know he's top metal is because I hear the metal detector.
Bomb has been located.
He's close on metal detectors. He's one.
Last stop standing.
I'm gonna shut up plant here. I'm gonna play off audio. Last one's the Jaeger, so I know he doesn't have a nitro.
Is online and active. Down to one friendly.
Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's see if this works. I don't really need a peek here, because there's a nomad on the door. And he's close on breach right now. Yeah, I pretty much won here. Doesn't matter if I die, because he doesn't have enough time.
Try.
Why didn't you use your drone, Flores?
Oh, he does have enough time. I'm an idiot.
User has been destroyed. Mission failed.
I miscalculated the time then. That's my bad. Before we carry on with the video, I quickly want to mention that 50% of you guys are unsubscribed. So if you guys have not hit that sub button already, I would really appreciate it. It also helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I also want to mention that I can coach you. So if you guys want a private coaching session or a private VOD review session, there's a link to my Patreon down below in the description. And yes, I do coach console players. And lastly, I also want to mention that I have a second channel. What you can find here is exclusive content like private coaching sessions. You can also find tier lists and any other content that is from my Twitch live stream. A link to that is also in the... I wouldn't classify me doing that as necessarily a throw, just a miscalculation. Because I played it pretty much, obviously not perfectly, but as close to perfect as it can be. And I still messed it up. I'm quite upset with myself, I'm not gonna lie. Man, that's super unfortunate. God damn. But yeah, you know, the Flores drones are actually very, very valuable, at least so far. I mean, I had a lot of great impact between delaying on the diffuser and getting rid of the shields, the ADS close with the bandit batteries and all that good stuff. So, yeah. I'm just upset. I'm just upset with myself about that last round there. So what I'm gonna try to do here is, well, firstly try to go shoot my drone. I'm gonna try to take passport, and the reason for this is because to cut off rotations. I'm gonna go try to kill this Jaeger here. That's Jaeger. Alright, so we kind of sort of got a refrag there. But the reason I'm playing passport is to cut off rotations for anyone that, you know, tries to rotate back into the bomb site here.
No one's in bathroom. Break the hatch and drop it. Just drop it instantly. I'll let you know if I see anything.
I'm also gonna forgot to look for a Valcam.
Drop that shit. Drop that shit. Get in there, boy.
There's one in customs. There's one in customs.
You can drop it, Ace. Except for the little hole right there.
One main door, one tellers.
No, you can drop it, Ace. You're clear.
50 HP on main door.
Go plant. Go plant. Changing match. There's one on pink. Ace. I'll let you know they push you, Ace. No, he didn't even know you're planting. He's coming, Ace. Ace. On pink. He's...
Diffuser is active. Protected at all costs.
I'm gonna try to hold the cross here. I really hope Bandit doesn't. Okay. Valcam, I assume, with the yellow pings. Yeah, I hate yellow pings so much. Bathroom. Oh my god. I don't know if this Twitch realizes it, but
y'all should have pushed with Ace.
that Nomad, or sorry, that Twitch knows when he goes rotate. Maybe that wasn't, you know, relayed, or she didn't realize, or whatever it might be. So all she has to do is just play the door and then play audio cue off the vault through the rotate. But my death there, oh man, it's yellow pings are such a love and hate relationship. But I often find myself more or less hating it than loving it, because I'm not someone who necessarily needs to rely on them. You know, compared to other people who maybe don't have a mic or just don't want to communicate or really suck at communicating. Because, you know, from time to time, I'm not the best with calls. Either I zone out or whatever it might be, but most of the time my calls are pretty consistent, pretty accurate, and very valuable for the team. But yellow pings were added as a function to increase communication, but the only thing it did was decrease it. Because all you have to say nowadays is, yo, there's someone on ping 4, and that's all you have to say. You just look at your compass, see where the ping's at, and then there you go. And, you know, that's pretty much what happened there. Like, they're yellow pinging me, and it just creates a whole nother layer to the game, which is fine. I'm not complaining about learning something,
5 seconds to go.
but it's how easy it is. Because Siege isn't supposed to be an easy game for a lot of things. That's what makes Siege, is because it's so in-depth and there's so many different layers to it. But when it's kind of like an easy tack-on layer kind of thing, then I'm not that big of a fan of it. And that's definitely something that yellow pings kind of fall under. Alright, so I'm assuming that we're going to take above. So what I'm going to do here
Workshop.
is I'm just going to try to chill outside break and cut off the rotation.
Good kill. I'll cover.
I assume this Valk shot my game. She did not.
Good kid. Y'all cover me like you.
Valk is long.
Wow. He went to go knife right here and he's on the kill. That's so
Coming
sad.
on metal.
What the fuck? Okay.
Desk.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Top metal, I assume.
An armory, an armory, an armory.
Yes, but where armory?
To your left.
Down to
Oh.
one friendly.
See, that's what I'm talking about there. That exact call in armory, that does not specify anything. That just tells me that she's in armory. It's one of the
Been eliminated.
that takes the crown for the worst call of the game. This is exactly what I mean by you know, someone who doesn't understand how to give calls, and then never learned how to give good calls, and then now relies on yellow pings. So far, what I've been liking for the the Jaeger recoil change is muzzle brake, and that's what a lot of other people have been liking. And I've been running muzzle brake on Jaeger for the past I want to say maybe 3 or 4 seasons. And for the people who are out there saying compensator is the best because it says that it takes away recoil or compensates for recoil, sure, you can make that argument, but I test every single attachment every single season for all the guns. I mean, all the ones that apply. Ella, can you back this shield up? Oh, I forgot I had a bulletproof here. And I found that muzzle brake is the best. The reason you want to back the shield up is for, by the way, don't put your shield like that, but I'm not going to be annoying and tell him to pick it up again.
10 seconds left.
But yeah, this is a really bad shield, because if you want to cross, an armory wall is open. The whole point of this shield here is for when they get armory wall open, you can still contest this area and not have to, peek off of such a predictable angle like the corner of the locker there. So yeah, that's why you put that shield there. And also, I mean, it's just a very solid shield. There's a Twitch show 90. I heard it get the 90 cam. But yeah, muzzle I think might be the best. Again, it personal preference, all that good stuff. So you guys can try it out for yourself. I just don't recommend really using compensator, just because I don't think it's the best. That is a regular drone. I thought it was a Twitch drone. That is a little unfortunate. So what I'm going to attempt to do here is exactly that. I believe that's ace. There's also one below on the vent window. So that was ace there on the I was pretty much holding that because I knew he had to get the mute jammer, because you can no longer
Twitch 90.
get the mute jammer by ashing from it from below. Am I hearing this below or armory door? I'm not sure where I'm hearing this sledge. Okay, so he is upstairs. Armory. So that's the audio cue of someone getting on their drone. And I assume that his drone is muted. Okay, so now they've rotated. This guy's prone.
4 remaining.
He
Friendly
got up.
victorious.
Nice.
Hostiles eliminated.
Pretty good timing by my peak there. Because when he's standing up like that, he's pretty much going to be ADS, or on ADS rather, so he's going to be hip firing. But yeah, that important to pick up on audio cues like that. One of the things that I really talk about a lot in my solo queue videos, my solo queue tip videos, is I'm gonna bring Barb this time, just because we didn't really have any. I just wanted to try the bulletproof. Definitely was not used to its max potential, just because, you know, they didn't really get the armory wall open, and also I don't think they destroyed it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe from the nade that the sledge threw from below. But my teammates weren't even on it, and you know, they could have red pinged or called that guy out on the armory door. One of the big things that I go over a lot in my videos is listen to audio cues, looking at teammates' positioning. These are like really important things that a lot of you guys need to pick up on, because in solo queue, the reason people find it so difficult is because there's a lack of communication. And that's something that you usually see in maybe a 3-stack, 4 or 5-stack, whatever it might be. So it's important that you pick up on other things and try to fill that gap, so to speak, with, you know, looking at those things of audio cues and paying attention to them and all that. And, you know, a lot of people don't do it, and that's why a lot of people struggle with solo queues, because they don't really know what to look for, I guess you could say. I'm also going to try a little spawn peek here. So I should be able to hear them by the time they walk up to the window, and I hear them now, so I'm going to leave. I was holding them to cross, crossing, you know, I guess the east spawn, I guess, like there's like a set of stairs over there. It's kind of hard for me to describe. I just want to know where he put his shield at. Okay, so that's where he put it. This isn't all that great because they can go an upside down rappel and most likely see over. But either way. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm breaking this to see any drones. Alright, so I'm expecting another Flores drone to this drone hole. And then if I shoot it, that'll be 3 used, so they all have 1 left.
Found a bomb. You must defend it.
Okay, so that's his 3rd. I don't know where he's bringing them from now. I guess maybe side drone hole? That was waiting double door there, so that's Twitch. They're both there. So they're both in waiting now. So that means I can barricade this. And then play off audio.
One op 4 remaining.
I heard that guy there.
Mission successful.
I heard him like, I heard him step or something. And then I just pre-fired his cross pretty much. But yeah, you know, another example of why audio cues are so important. Yeah, I'm finding that muzzle brake is working out pretty well. It's a little jumpy. I'm going to try flash hider this next round just to have a little bit more of a comparison. I've already tested them, but I kind of want to apply the attachments in a real life scenario. Or sorry, I guess you could say a real life scenario, because when I'm testing these attachments, you know, I'm in a custom game or a T-hunt, just pretty much spraying at a wall. Because most weapons have either 3 to 4 different recoil patterns themselves. So I just kind of go off of, you know, what looks the best on the wall and kind of go from there. And again, you know, it all does come down to what you prefer, but there are better attachments than others, you know, like suppressor, long barrel. Those don't provide any value. I mean, suppressor does, but long barrel doesn't. It provides literally no value. Suppressor at least takes away your bullet tracers, so it's a little bit better for that. But yeah, I want to see how the flash hider is. Okay, so it feels okay. It feels decent. That was only 1 mag, so I'm not going to really say too much about it quite yet. Vigil, can you not reinforce that? Alright. Sick nasty.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds.
Smoke open, not small office hatch.
Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse the bomb.
Can you reinforce that head?
Okay, we don't have any reinforcements for that, so you need to watch out. Because like, the attackers can get a pretty nice angle from the east balcony staircase. That they can like head glitch the railing. I'm gonna check default cams here. Checking defaults is really good because it'll tell you something like this, where, you know, it's pretty much a process of elimination. Wherever, you know, the defaults aren't shot, or wherever they are shot, pretty much tells you like their first initial push as the attacking team.
Just play time
So it's very, very valuable for that. Okay, so I believe this is vent window. Okay, it was not vent window. I'm trolling.
Put some customs. What's on top there? Pushing football. What's popping again? Pushing server door. What's pushing up main?
He's one shot.
Where is he?
Pushing up main.
Down that door. He's one.
Located a bomb.
Top metal.
You know what to do. One
Oh, I
friendly
don't know what this guy's calling. He calls server, and then do we have bottom metal cam? Oh, we do. Sick, bro.
mission
Yeah. See,
All
this
friendlies
is
have been neutralized.
this is another example of why yellow pings shouldn't be in the game. I'm not solely blaming it on yellow pings, but it's just the situation where people don't know how to give calls in the first place, so they just rely on pings. And I'm not saying yellow pings was the issue there. What I am saying is that people don't know how to give calls in the first place, and you know, people don't even know how to get on cams as well. That guy could have very easily seen him walk up. That's unfortunate. We lost the plat 3. But he, you know, that guy calling there to me could have seen the blitz walk up metal stairs, could have gotten on 90 cam. I'm not too sure if it was up, but either way, would have known that he was going up metal. And especially in a situation where I'm pretty much alone and we really need a pick, that's very crucial and valuable information. I'm not trying to throw my teammates under the bus or anything. You know, I made plenty of mistakes, you know, round 1. But what I am doing is I'm setting them for examples, so that way I can educate you guys. So that way you can learn from other people's mistakes, so that way you don't have to make the mistake yourself, because if you do end up making a mistake like that, then that's wasted time that you could have made a new mistake that I haven't gone over or you haven't made yet before, and you as the individual can fix it, so that way you can progress, get better, and you know, that's the whole reason that, you know, we play the game at the end of the day, is to improve, get better, and all that good stuff. So you know, the best mistake is one that you don't make, so that way you can learn from other people's mistakes, so you don't have to make the same one, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is going to be the end of today's solo queue episode. So far, I think that muzzle brake is probably better on Jaeger than flashlighter, and you know, again, try things out for yourself, see what you like, see what you don't like, and go from there. But yes, that is the end of today's video. We just got deranked, which is unfortunate, but I'm not worried about it. I'm not really in it for, you know, getting to diamond or anything. If I was in it for ranking up and solely ranking up, I would have, you know, named this series something else besides solo to comp, because, you know, it's not necessarily about ranking up. It is about improving and just overall getting better at the game. But before I go, I quickly want to mention one more time that half of you watching right now are not subscribed. So if you guys did learn anything from this video or want to see future content from me, make sure you guys leave a like and sub to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And I also want to say that there's links to all of my social media as well as my coaching down below in the description. You can find all of the info you need and more about coaching if you go to the link down below, click it, and then scroll to the bottom of my Patreon page. But with all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, hope you learned something new, and I will see you guys in the next video.